Oh my goodness, listen to me very carefully, my gorgeous Gemini. I'm not surprised you are going to feel so re-energized at the beginning of this week. I'm not surprised you're going to feel so optimistic at the beginning of this week. Listen to me very carefully. You're going to feel optimistic. You're going to feel excited. There is some kind of answer you are going to have. There is some kind of answer you are going to have. Some kind of big answer, baby, is going to come to you at the beginning of this week. And this big answer you are going to have, my gorgeous Gemini, is the reason why you are going to feel so creative. You're going to feel so powerful. You're going to feel so good. But on top of all that, you're going to feel very, very creative. So not only you are going to have this big answer, massive answer, big answer to your question, baby. It's a big answer to your question, such a big clarity, and that's why you will feel so creative about something really, really specific. You're gonna feel very, very creative about something really, really specific here. And whatever you feel so creative about, you need to take this as seriously at this stage of your life, more seriously than anything else that's going on, because what exactly is going to make you feel so creative is just ridiculously important for you to try to take on the next level. This is to do with your personal path. This is to do with your transformation. This is to do with a new beginning. This is to do with a new start. This is to do with a whole new stage in your life, but then again, it's to do with things that you feel so good and so excited about. And this is exactly what this life is all about. You know, to do something that we feel so creative about or so passionate about. That's exactly what your soul needs. That's exactly what your spirit needs. And that's why this is gonna play a really big role, whatever makes you feel so creative when it comes to you moving forward with your life. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, my gorgeous Gemini, you know, it's like, oh God, okay, you are gonna just like kind of feel, okay, this is not a negative reading whatsoever, please don't have a go at me, but at around the midweek, you're gonna feel a little bit of like kind of sad, a little bit disappointed. You know, there is something that, oh God, is just not going to be working for you, and something that you felt frustrated about. Maybe it's to do with a certain project, or it's to do with a certain stage of your life in general, because it is indeed to do with something quite a lot that has been going on in your life for the last 5 months, and has been like kind of affecting you mentally and spiritually. You were so deep within the last 5 months because, I don't know, there's this aspect of your life that something just didn't work out, and you were trying, and now at around the midweek, you know, it's just to do with a certain information you're going to have, where you're going to feel a little bit disappointed when it comes to this certain aspect of your life. And you know, this happened because, and this made you feel like a really pessimistic maybe over the last 5 months as well. And the reason why this happened was only because you felt like just kind of disorganized at a time. And this is where all these kind of problems started to arise, because at the time when you started to feel like a little bit disorganized, maybe you gave a little bit too much of attention to certain energy to the certain things, you know, to the wrong things, you know. And this happens when we are disorganized, because our energy is not as powerful, so we are not able to connect as like on such a high level like we normally are. So it happened because you were disorganized at some point in your life. But then again, do you know why this is brilliant? You just need to kind of accept this and move on. Seriously, whatever this is, listen, this is not bad. card. This is brilliant. This is to do with your liberation, seriously. So you have to accept something not working for you and moving on. You know why this is important? Because this started to manipulate your life quite a lot, and it wasn't manipulating your life in the for the last 5 months. So you wouldn't even realize how much you would kind of close yourself in when it comes to this. And when I say how much you would close yourself in, this is a lot to do with you not being able to kind of this is a lot to do with you not being able to maybe take a risk when you should be taking a risk. Taking risks is part of our lives, you know. So this is why this is going to be so important. So you're going to need to accept this, and the sooner you accept this, the sooner you will be able to move on, the sooner you will be able to find your peace, my gorgeous, you know, Gemini, because this created such an unnecessary personal setback. So this is why this is going to be so important indeed. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Gemini, this is absolutely brilliant. You know, this is why you kind of needing to accept like something is not going to work out for you to move on. This is why at around the end of this week, oh my God, at around the end of this week, you are going to feel this urge, this need to go somewhere where you haven't been in absolute ages, and to do something you haven't done in absolute ages, something that you used to do all the time, and something that you used to enjoy all the time. And you will really kind of not even realize what's happening. And once you go, wherever you're going to go, my gorgeous Gemini, at around the end of this week, you know, you will kind of realize that you know you will kind of realize while you are doing things and while you're talking to other people, you will recognize this beautiful change within you, and you will boom snap out of something immediately. And at this moment in time, you will realize that maybe for a while you felt a little bit disconnected with people, and this is actually really brilliant. This is nothing bad. It happens to everybody, my gorgeous Gemini. But the most importantly, you are gonna start releasing negative thoughts at around the end of this week, and you are gonna start to open to new perspectives as well. Whichever perspectives you open at around the end of this week, this is a lot to do with your karma. This is a lot to do with your destiny. You need to understand that this is something you also need to take very, very seriously at this stage of your life indeed. So now, my gorgeous Gemini, I'm going to shuffle these oracle cards, and I'm going to see what your oracle card is going to be. And I'm just going to see what your oracle card is going to be, my gorgeous Gemini. Okay. Oh, talent. My gorgeous Gemini, do not ignore your talent. My God, I'm so not surprised when it comes to you having an oracle card which is showing talent, because you are indeed very talented. Every Gemini I know is so talented when it comes to something really specific. Okay, so I really need you to understand that your talent is gonna be something that you need to focus on. Okay, your talent. Do not ignore your talent, but there is something really additional you're gonna need to explore, and there is something really additional you're gonna need to learn when it comes to your talent. Okay, this is important. Every talent we have, it's like, oh my God, so deeply connected to our soul, to our spirit. It brings the best out in us. Every single person is talented for something. Okay, and the more we work on our own talents, the more powerful we become. So this is always a great sign indeed. If you need something to re-energize you a little bit, if you need something to pick you up like almost instantly, then I strongly suggest you, my gorgeous people, to get something like Crazy Lace Agate, which is absolutely perfect when it comes to promoting an instant happiness, when it comes to promoting vitality, and when it comes to grounding as well. This is absolutely like a perfect combination of things that are so necessary when it comes to our balance in general. Because at the same time, when you feel like really negative, when you feel really down, when you feel really sad, when you feel really spaced out, I mean, this life can be very, very difficult sometimes. I completely understand. But the problem is when we are dealing with certain things in life, then certain things have got like a negative impact on us. And our energy is like taken away from us without us even realizing. Sometimes we are so energized, sometimes we have so many ideas, sometimes we are so keen to do things, and sometimes we are complete opposite. When sometimes we are down, sometimes we are negative. So, Crazy Lace Agate, it's absolutely perfect, specifically when it comes to us not feeling good, when it comes to us not feeling right. Especially when this has been caused by the certain, situations in our life, which is absolutely natural, absolutely normal. But we need to get on with our lives. We need to get on with our lives. So this is why Crazy Lace Agate, it's absolutely brilliant, because it's instantly, and I mean instantly, going to pick you up. It's not only about happiness, it's not only about vitality, but it's about this energy that instantly like kind of picks you up so you can get on with your life. You know how precious this crystal is. Very, very powerful indeed. This Crazy Lace Agate comes with sterling silver chain, okay? And the link to buy this is going to be above, or it's going to be within the description, in the description below, or you can simply go and see it's going to be pinned on top of the comments as well, where you can buy this gorgeous and ever so powerful pendant, Crazy Lace Agate.